Today, I'm going to replace the valve cover gasket on this Cavalier. It's got a 4-cylinder motor. I think it's a 2.2 liter. And the valve cover gasket's leaking pretty bad, so we're going to replace it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off this intake hose for the air intake. Both sides. Okay, we got that loose now. Unplug the sensor and go ahead and just pull it right on off. Set it out of the way. Okay, next thing we're going to want to do is pull our plug wires off. Now make sure your plug wires are numbered before you take them off. That way you'll know exactly where they go back. These are factory wires and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 written on them, so they'll be easy to put back. Well, back to the socket. Alright, those are out of the way. Okay, now the next thing I need to do is go ahead and loosen these bolts that hold this throttle assembly on. It holds the throttle cable from the gas pedal, and then it also holds the cable that does the kick down for the passing gear on the transmission. That's that. Now I'll remove my wires, remove my cables. One more bolt under there. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take our bolts off, or that hold the actual cap on, valve cover cap, whatever you want to call it. One more. All right. Remove our bolts and put them somewhere safe. And pull our cover off. Very carefully. it don't want to come off. Come on. There we go. Okay, I got my old one off and I washed my hands, and now I got my new one here. Let's go ahead and fit it on where it goes.
Hey, Jeff.
Good morning. Good morning. Just push it right down in that slot right there.
My project. Be careful.
Okay, we got the new gasket in place. Let's go ahead and bolt it down before it moves too much. Now, when you're doing this, you want to go just snug. Okay, don't go too tight at first. Just put each one down snugly, and then you can kind of rotate around. Back and forth across, go across from one another. Just snug them up. Not too tight. Let's just snug them up just a little. Last one over here. Snug it up. Okay, now that they're all snugged up, what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll give each one some more turns, just a little. Just tighten them evenly all the way around as you go. Going from one to the other and tightening them a little bit at a time. Just like so. There we go. Now they're all tight. Okay. Next, what we're going to want to do is put our linkage back to the throttle. All right. Tight. Put that one in. All right, got that done. All right, next we're going to hook our linkages up, our cables. This bottom cable goes right there. My hand's probably in the way, you can't see it, so you'll see it when I'm done. There, that one goes there. Now for this top one, you'll need to pull this back so it can reach its destination. Okay. So it goes right here in that hole, just like so. See there? right there. That's it. That's that. Those are in place. Put our cover back on. This covers those up. Next thing we'll do, we will pause. Okay, the next thing we'll do is we'll take off this one bolt because I forgot that my plug wires are held down by that one valve cover bolt. So we'll take that off and put that back in there like that, just to hold those wires in place. And that's kind of important because you don't want those wires to be flying all around and laying anywhere, because they can get on the exhaust manifold and you can burn a hole in your wire and then you'll have to buy new wires. That won't be very much fun. Okay, go ahead and plug our wires in. Paying attention to the numbering sequence on the wires. Okay. Now for the fuel line. There we go. Put our breather hose back on. This one's been damaged, so it's going to be hard to get back on correctly. Plug our sensor back in. Put this back through there. And now we tighten these up. The job is done. Make sure that's good and tight. Make sure that's good and tight. Job's done. Bye-bye.